What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta as Project Exodus. We currently have a UFO landing in China that we can't do anything to deal with, but I hope the Resistance is smart enough to handle this, right? They have enough armies, they have the United States, they should be able to land here and deal with this, especially with the United States being at level 5. But we will see. It could get a little messy. I want to start investing in space defenses in some of my region gains anti-space defenses. We're gonna start investing in this in some of our areas here. So let's put it as like a small focus in most of our nations where we care about it. So it's like drop to 2 here. It's not the biggest priority. I care more about navies in the European Union, but once we have control over the seas, and most of our armies have navies attached to them, I think it would be good to knock those out. Can also start throwing them in Russia. We'll put a little bit of focus here. Doesn't hurt. More valuable and populous region protected first. We have to do a lot, so it's going to take a long time to get that set up. But it's still good to have, right? A little bit would help. Nothing wrong with going for that. We're knocking out Sierra Leone and Djibouti currently. And the next, it's going to just be...
Person of interest surveilled.
Loyalty score of 13. Okay. Next, it's going to be Sudan, I think. Any of you not have an alliance with one of the nuke guys? So you have South Korea and Pakistan. Pakistan's embroiled in war right now. South Korea is not as well, but they only have 3 nukes. Would they really nuke me?
Violence.
They're moving to recruits. I'm trying to get out of this war with Russia, with the knowledge that, you know, maybe they'll stop attacking me and we'll deal with the aliens that are going to come attack them. Antimatter Spiker grants a lot of antimatter. Let's favorite that. That's a new resource that I think we're going to need to
mission complete.
Find out. Let's try to get peace with the... Okay, they won't actually get peace here. Let's cancel. They can have it. We don't need to retain Russia here. We committed an atrocity. That's tragic. Antimatter Harvester is now available as a project.
Policy direction complete.
Declare war here. We're going to attack Tunis. Call everybody in. And repeat one more time. As in Cambodia. Our armies have now all arrived. Let's go in and send these guys into Sierra Leone. I can actually send... I forgot Algiers now has an army. Oh. Well, let's see how you do on your own. Trying to take this with your 4.2 army strength. Alright, there's Amity Army. So that is my last tech before I really want to get into building out our military. Let's go for Maskarovka. That'll get done really fast. Let's look at our ship design here. So let's go ahead and see about dreadnoughts. Strength of 270. Our KPS is still pretty fucking bad. I can get that up, though, maybe. If I do standoff here, and then I just boost, our propellant actually is quite high. I have to be at 150 propellant. Let's do right at the 30. Let's do 145 propellant here. So I want to do maybe a strike preset. Because right now it's all about getting in close and dealing damage. So let's think about that. A lot of armor. And let's see how this runs. If I boost this, it increases your combat power. But your KPS goes down in turn. Can't really afford to do that once we don't have a ton of KPS to spare. Let's do the 150 here, and then I'll increase the armor a little bit up in the front. Maybe like a middle armor. That's actually decreasing our strength here. Wow, how does that work out? Because I have the higher KPS? You actually increase it with the mid armor. Okay, now we've got diminishing returns. Let's do 31 here. We're going to call this the Liaoning Dreadnought. Go ahead and save that design. And then I want to do a Lancer. And Interdictor. Combat range, what is your chances for interdictor? It's 80 only. Intruder, long range engagements. I like the African Queen, that's cool. She's using missiles though. Let's think about like interceptors? No. Need something with a lot of point defense, is my thinking here. So we're gonna have the Lancers. About like a medium range. So I think we can do battle cruisers for the long range stuff, right? The defenders with long range engagements. Or better yet, let's do a battle cruiser. We're gonna do double point defense. It's gonna be a strike craft. We're gonna have just more point defense than we normally do. Whole weapon. Lasers. Point defense arc laser turret. Let's throw this in. These are kind of the escorts is my intention here. We'll boost propellant tanks to 60. Add some more frontal armor. The whole idea here is you want to get close and deal damage. Kind of your fleet KPS is going to be matched by whatever's in the fleet. So let's get you to the same as the 32. That really hurts you. 30.6. Call this the Sargass and save it. And then I'm thinking maybe some frigates as escorts. Is that a role in here? No. Whatever, let's roll with what we got. Let's start building some ships. So let me go back. Ship classes. What were we running on that Sargass? Also like how the Leoning Dread... Okay, the battlecraft is pretty decent here. So let's look at this. What armor was I putting on here? This is adamantine armor. Cool. Okay, so that does have the new armor specs. Now let's go and do some super ship construction. So we have Vandenberg. Let's do some dreadnoughts here. What do you cost as far as our mission control? The battlecruiser can be built in Mercury. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. How much do these take? So our cap should be at around 150 now. Well, no, 160, and we're getting another tech to boost it. How much does our ship designs take? This takes 3 for the... Wait, Dreadnought takes 4, and the Battlecruiser takes 3. So let's go 5 Dreadnoughts here. Let's get them built in low Venus orbit. 4 Dreadnoughts and maybe 6 Battlecruisers, since they take half as long. I should do that. So that'll be 4 and 8. And they'll finish at the same damn time. Then I could throw a 5th Dreadnought in Luna. Well, no, because 8 times 3 is going to be 24. And then 4 times 4 is 16. So that's going to be a 40 increase, putting us right at 150. Which I think is right where we want to be. That'll max out our capacity. That's going to put our... We have a fleet now that's going to have some kind of combat strength. Not a ton, but something. And we can focus hard on our defenses in the meantime, right? Getting some propaganda techs.
Standing by for orders.
Go and investigate some alien
Standing
stuff.
by.
You can investigate. I'm worried about what's going to happen in China. This is actually truly is a very weak alien presence on Earth. Normally it's a lot more hectic in this part of the game, but I guess we're just built different. Let's go and stabilize Nigeria. Just less hydrogen to tankage. This is the small priority, right? Let's go ahead and grab something small then. Antimatter harvester. Level 2. Cosmic rays in orbit. Okay. So if I were to... Let's just take a look and see, right? Tiangong Station. That's not what I want to do. Tiangong Station. Can you harvest antimatter here? Has to be a larger place. Space Hotel. Solar Ray. I'm not seeing it. I'm assuming it has to be in, like,
Offering assistance.
larger areas. Let's just check a separate station here. Favorite that, because we're about to do military actions. Energy Research Center. Fission Reactor Arrays. Skunk Works. Broadcast. Yeah, I don't see it there. Alright, there's complete control over Sierra Leone. Let's now pull our army over here to help out with, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Oh, we'll wait for them to go there and we'll reroute them.
Things
Go
are
ahead and cancel.
stabilizing.
That's only the one army. Now, we're in the robotics age, by the way, for the EU. Cool. Here's the aliens. They're going to heal instantly.
Things are stabilizing.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
So it's up to China now to see what they can do here. If I was them, I'd nuke it.
Mission complete.
Declare war on Sudan. Let's cancel here. Korea, Sudan, and Egypt. Wait. Libya, Pakistan, Republic of Korea, Sudan, and Egypt. Sudan, Pakistan, Republic of Korea, and Egypt. Libya's not included in there. Let's do Sudan then. Algeria, Nigeria, and we'll leave Central Asia. Okay. Go ahead and repeat.
Fake news, misinformation.
Network
Doesn't matter what they
propaganda.
call it.
There we go. Let's get better missiles. I see the value in not having everyone run the same tech now that we're this far into the game. There's Djibouti down. Let's take this army here. How much is in this army? So it's mostly... These are all African nations. I want to let them heal. But I think we're going to send them into Sudan and hope they tank some nukes for us.
Recon
As
complete.
terrible as that is. Okay, armies take less damage from orbital bombardment. Definitely. Aliens love their orbitals. It's really bad if they establish this. I might just nuke this region. Okay, China's armies are arriving. Please stop trying to siege me and please deal with what's happening in your nation. Let's go ahead and just see if I can get out of this war and have them focus on something else by setting national policy.
On my way to the capital.
We're saying basically focus on yourself, please.
Acknowledged.
Defending interest could be useful. Central African, and we need to do... Yeah, let's go and defend in Central Africa. Or the African Union.
Making things safe for our people.
When can we improve with Algeria? I think we can. Algeria's our friend. Oh, 10 days. Okay, that's why. Need to consolidate our power. American armies arriving in
I
Vladivostok.
will help them.
Okay. Please win. They attacked China, right? It's one of the strongest nations in the game. At game start, at least. Antimatter harvester. Rapid military prototyping would be very good for us. And Less damage from orbital bombardment. Alien computers. Knowledge mission control. It's only 5k.
Order is returning.
Make sure everyone's just repairing here. Okay, this army, we
Public
can have them,
opinion is moving in our direction.
have this army come over here and help out with what's going on up there. I think everyone in this army is fine, or they're going to be fine very soon. Projected unity increase. We're getting a lot of text now. No, decline. If you accept, Egypt will agree to a separate peace and leave the war. Decline.
Policy direction complete.
Seek peace. This is the... Oh, no. Federate with Algeria. You can continue. Thank you. Deep Space Telescope. Okay, we need to do that
Mission
fast here.
complete.
Okay, I still can't... They still want to take Russia. That's fine. Go and take Russia. Alright, this army is now all prepared. Let's go and take a fight. It's going to be probably a very long battle there, but if they use nukes, that's good for us. All of this is good. Assignment. Zaida. Zaida. Let's... What can you do? Declare war on Libya. Cede territory to Sudan. We're not going to do either of those things. Well, let's do some investigates then. Find out who's in India.
Investigating target.
At
And
your service.
Unrest. Really only have the one nation
We'll
we can
turn
still target
down the
there.
heat.
Investigator, let's get his espionage up. Get those hand in hand. We're going to increase your espionage. Professor, let's get your command up again. Diplomat as well, let's get your espionage. Fixture can stay, everyone else is good. Lock in, send it. Our ships are being built. Actually, let's actually like take this small ship that we have, the Echo. Do I just scuttle
Offering
this?
assistance.
Nothing unusual found.
Failed to identify counselor, that's fine. Gotta find someone from the resistance. Debris duty, we're gonna clear it out because all of our stuff are set to deal with debris.
Things are cooling off.
Reduce unrest, Nigeria to peaceful.
We've moved the needle.
Literally just sitting him here to improve with the EU because there's such a problem.
The
Khartoum.
situation
What's
remains
our resting
chaotic.
value here? Rest value of 5. That's actually good here. Armed deployment. Here we go with the fight. Accept the nation and their allies will cease to fight. Okay, decline. Let them separate peace, but I don't want Pakistan leaving
Mission
here.
complete.
I'm going to declare war on Libya. Everybody but Central Asian Union. And that should actually be it for the wars we can declare. Lost security apparatus in Central Asian Union, and we're getting attacked. So I think whenever they terrorize, that's when we lose this point, because they have the aliens coming in here to do this. Alright, here's Tunis. I'm going to send not all the armies here to deal with Gallipoli. Just send, like, 2 of the EU. Because I don't want to get nuked. So we'll do 2 of these armies here. We'll do, like, some swaps. I'm fine losing 2 armies. It's a shame that these armies are the ones with the navies. So it actually really hurts to lose them. But that's the risk you take, right? Go ahead and... Actually, no,
there
you don't need to
now.
investigate. You need to get that back from us.
Standing by.
Your
us,
orders.
96% chance.
We
Don't
are
mind if I
taking
do.
power.
Still
Where do
your
you need me?
investigate. Do we have a unify we can do soon? Nigeria on 14th of March. So next section, not section, but next turn cycle we can improve with them. So who are we at war with?
Lending my expertise.
Korea and Pakistan are the ones that have nukes. is an actual risk. How is this going over here?
Things
They're
are
winning.
stabilizing.
They are winning.
The people will come to our side.
Sending all the army's helps here. Deploy and quell the unrest
Our
here.
efforts didn't have any effect.
Good. So no aliens will be arriving now.
We are in control
Alright,
now.
we're back in control of this region. That's why it's good to have a purge person on planet.
Ready for orders.
So I had to come and do a defend again.
Securing our
And
interests.
Sean will have you do a defend again as
Ready for
well.
orders.
What
At
is
your
this
service.
attack here? Let's do the ones in the European Union. We're
Europe.
going to have you do the ones in
Where
Tehran.
to?
Everything looks good over here. We'll lock us in and more phases of war. Oh, we gotta keep an eye on our armies. Yeah, the 33% chance from Nigeria. $41 here. Yeah, we don't have the strength to beat their armies straight up here. Just pull them all off. Let them heal. Got a probe over here.
Offering
Let's
counsel.
send that Algerian army.
Making things safe for our people.
Continue.
Making things safe for our people.
Our people.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay. Now anyone who's not in this region, we can actually pull them out here. Our probes are still going out. Everyone in this region's backing off.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Could just
The
nuke them,
LZ is secure.
but we won't. Won't commit tragedy or radical behavior in Iran. Let's go ahead and move these guys around this way, and we're going to try to... Oh, the naval action's the best one. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it with the EU armies here. They're going to nuke me. This is the time to nuke me. I'm sending a lot of armies to go help out there. 4 of the EU ones. Go in and set national policy here. I think you can unify, right? Yeah.
On my way to the capital. Ready
Let's
for
have
orders.
Zaida go and investigate because we don't have much use
Ready
for her
to
right
go.
now.
Investigating
Is that the only one? It
alien
is the only
site.
one.
Ready.
Interest to defend. Let's just make sure everything's defended. They are. Unrest needs to be stabilized. Let's spend some ops on this one. Let's do 4 ops here.
Restoring order.
And we'll have
Where
Emmanuel
do you
do
need
the
me?
same.
Restoring order.
We'll lock that in. What's our chance to occupy here? 52% chance.
Offering support.
Miltech, local support for cohesion. We completed the Maskirovka. Cool. Do we do alien small arms, or do we do... Oh, deep space telescope's a must. That'll get done very fast. So build that somewhere.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Now let's go to Mercury and just build something in orbit. Let's get a station in Mercury orbit. We'll do just stop. Yeah, medium Mercury orbit. I'll do an interface. Why not? Let's found a orbital there. Manage a station. I'll just throw on 2 solar arrays right now. I already feel like I'm going to want to put some defense arrays here. Let's assume we're going to need like a shipyard or 2. Could get more ops boost here. We'll see what else we can build once we have some time here. Maybe we want like a nano factory or 2. Oh, maybe want to move the defense arrays fully. Choke on that, aliens. Okay, we'll do like that for now.
Violence is abating.
Okay, bonus strife.
Things are cooling off.
African Union, okay. Get us back to Earth. Fleets
Policy
arrive.
direction
Let's do the
complete.
unification with Nigeria. I think we can hold off on repeating here. Oh, we did a nuclear test. We have a nuke now. Deep space telescope, okay. Let's get these alien small arms here. Speaking of Carpenter Station, where's this telescope? Let's just throw a singular one out real quick. Throw it over here on this defense array. And if we'll throw a nano factory up here too. Now we're somewhat balanced. I'll take it.
Here's what we found.
Where's our new navies? They haven't been built yet. Are they still coming along? Probes are doing things. A lot of them, apparently. Okay, and here comes our navies arriving here to deal with Egypt.
Ready to go.
Mr. Diaz, how's our public approval?
I will try
fix
to
that.
sway the public.
Where do you need me?
Anything interesting I can do here? Not really any declare war options that I like here. About the EU. India, Iran, Russia, and Yemen. And nothing over here. Well, back to investigation.
Surveilling
Anyone who
target.
needs to go to ground that I haven't set to ground here, the
Boarding in.
professor could
Standing
benefit
by.
from it.
Acknowledged.
I think right now we're fine. I should have defend interest
Where
in
to?
Acknowledged.
Canada. Alright, here we go. Here's the fight. Our armies are more advanced than theirs. They're in the atomic age.
I
You're
will
in-
help them.
Way advanced here. We should be... Ooh. Europa. Hello? It's all the Jupiter ones, I believe. %, attack chance.
Surveillance complete.
Investigate. We've determined their loyalty. Humanity First Evangelist. Are we still at war with a lot of people? Let's check our relations real quick. In conflict, war with Protectorate, probably war with Humanity First. Back to in conflict. Okay.
The people will come to our side.
I think the Protectorate are the main, like, alien subservience right now. There's a probe at Callisto.
Things are stabilizing.
Probe
Order
arrives.
is returning.
Keep an eye on our strength here. Next time we have a free slot, I need to get the crossing. Public Korea will agree to a separate peace and leave the war. Confirm. So that means we're only at war with Pakistan in some of these. Decline with Sudan. We want to keep Sudan in the war. Leave the Egypt in. Pakistan, the nations and their allies will cease fighting. No. We've got to keep Pakistan and get Korea out. We're going to take down Libya at least. Libya will agree to separate peace and leave the war. Decline. Sudan, no. First Guards tank army here needs to pull back. Young computers is done. Let's go and grab that Straits of Gibraltar crossing. First Guard tank army, I need you out of here. Let's take you back to, like, over here. Barcelona. Keep an eye on some of these values for the armies. What's our chance to occupy here? 54%. Our rolls are just not the best. Let's take Nelson and have
Standing
him
by
come and
for
deal with what's
orders.
going on in
You're
Vilnius.
up.
Manuel can
Where
deal with
to?
what's going on
Where to?
in Mexico.
We're going in.
Reporting in.
Steel project from
No
Mandy
secret
first.
is safe
Confirm.
from me.
I'm supposed to build army, alien robotics, build ships 5% faster. That sounds great.
Offering assistance.
No more secrets.
Advanced chemical rockets. Okay.
We've moved the needle.
Damn, this really is a dogfight to get
Public
control over the
opinion
EU.
remains unmoved.
We'll just keep coming in to try to improve relations with me.
By the numbers.
Thor by 52.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Should start to see our first ships being built. Oh, declining trait age is taking its toll. That's our professor. Let's see what that trait does. Augmentation costs twice as much, losing investigation and command. Yep. What age does he cross to cause that? 74. Knew it was an option. Okay, let's see. Astronaut's a good one. He's a doctor and he's famous. Furtive. I mean, we'll just keep him around. He's pretty high up on the
Wrapping up here.
his levels anyway, right? Command's not the biggest focus of us. It's a good bonus to have. We can get by with little command.
Where
Don't
do you
mind
need
too
me?
much.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, this is only
Your
Mexico,
orders?
right? It's the only one? It is only Mexico. Decrease unrest here.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Zaida, come
Standing
and
by.
keep investigating people. Who's in
We'll
China?
see what they're up to.
We dealt with this. We did deal with this. This is now gone. Cool. And assault craft has been dismantled. Yeah, they're gonna take Russia, but it's gonna take them forever to do
Offering
it.
counsel.
Especially with our robotics age armies improving. Oh, let's pull this army out. These armies are about to be good to go. Let's take all of these and send them, and then we'll keep the one that's hurt. Can stay out here. They're doing really good at defending this.
We've got some intel on our target.
Your cohesion's probably very high. It is very high.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion is
Would
moving
definitely
in our
help.
direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, it's tough to get these armies to get their hits. Gotta pull off this one as well. How long until this straight crossing's done? It's pretty close.
Target destroyed.
Gotta start pulling people out of here. New Navy in the division for Yuli. Division for Yuli. I'm gonna send them back over here. Okay, Manuel's doing well. What about... I don't even know what I want control over now. Still eyeing up Brazil. I'm gonna just throw out a 71% chance crackdown to
Targeting their
see.
key people.
Where do you need me?
Let's do like, throw out 2 just big rolls
Targeting
here.
the opposition.
See if we can get a foot in Brazil. At least lets me control. They don't have any armies. I just want to try to get their alliance. Be good to have some forces in the region. Bonus damage to human armies. Let's see. Bonus mine production, military investments, salvage bay, chemical rockets. Investment to boost. That's all kind of terrible. Army dispersion. Shipbuilding would be pretty good here. Let's get shipbuilding on alien robotics.
Lending my expertise.
Let's get our 29% army and get them back to the EU. Before we start rolling out here. It's getting close with some of these. Here's the first ship launched.
Violence is abating.
We'll have to have them all
Public
unify.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Okay. Orbital core, strategic orbital crossing is done. Here's where we start to just run it up on them then. In the 8th Guard Army, I want you all to come over here. We're just going to start sending the boys, so to speak. Five and 6. Send this army over here. Send the panzers. Send the guards right to Cairo. Send Mark-Gauls. If there's ever a time for them to nuke, it would be now. So let's see. I don't think they will with how low number of troops they have in the areas, though. It's my hope. Accuse India. Accidents happen. Gain cohesion and projects this. It was a local crime. The full investigation. Okay, we lose some military.
Targets got away.
Failed to crack down on Brazil. Need to get this 6% out of here. 24th of June. Get out! Naples.
The opposition remains in power.
Go on, just repeat your roll here. Don't lose the 5%! It'd be very bad. A lot of these guys are very low. So whatever the fuck is fighting in here is very strong. Go ahead and keep the same assignments here. About to get DNA repairs to help out our counselors. That first division's scaring me.
Offering assistance.
Oh, they're at sea. They're at sea. Okay. Cool. Pull back the, ooh. Stop. Pull back that 15 from the mechanized. Pull back some of these 32s as well. When they start getting below 40, I gotta pull them out. Oh, we're now all arriving in Khartoum.
Order is returning.
Nigeria is repaired.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I might just put this guy fucking
Public
permanently.
sentiment is increasingly with
In
us.
some of these nations, I need to get check my advisors XP. Diplomat looks good. Let's go ahead and keep boosting his espionage. Fixer, she can get her command boosted. Keep her command and persuasion or influence or investigation equal. Operative needs command. No brainer there. Investigator needs command. No brainer there. Evangelist needs espionage. Let's get him streetwise real quick. Everyone else is good. Oh, the African 1st Mechanized Division has been destroyed in Khartoum. So, flare. Let's maintain our current mission control income. Is that a one of your armies. I think it was. Did they take bad rolls? I think we have some pretty bad rolls. It hasn't. Well, it's fine if it's an African Union army. They're not gonna lie, they're disposable.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Looks like we're gonna get part of Brazil. China's good. We're in the Philippines. Oh yeah, we almost lost this guy. Well, we might still lose him. We're still in Khartoum. Went to Juba on 29th of June. Yeah, there's the amphibious gone. Oops. Well, it's about a little... Well, we don't really invest in your army. You have the EU is our fighting force. Let's be real.
Our people have taken
Right, there's control over part of Brazil. The only reason we have these African armies is to be on quicker response until we can get people to them. This one needs to get out of here. Drop below 40 and I gotta pull them back. Okay, I think we're good. It's hard to maintain track of so many armies. First Mechanized Division is now under control of Project Exodus. Okay, did we get another Africa? Oh, I think we unified or something. Not sure.
Ready to go.
Unrest. Still very high in this nation.
We'll turn
Let's still
down
deal with
the
that.
heat.
Your orders?
What's our crackdown chances here? We're 11% in the capital. Let's do that. Throw out a fucking 128 on you.
Applying pressure on their people.
What's
Throw
the
out
up?
Throw out a big one on you too.
Removing our enemies.
I'm here.
I think we're good with
Ready
EU
for my
for a
mission.
turn or two. Let's do... Well, we'll hold off. Confirm. This is good. First tank army is there. So what? Sudan's
Offering
fucking hard
support.
to take. Alright, there goes Libya. God damn, that was tough. Let's go to Cairo. Just gonna put everyone in. Take out Egypt, we should be fine. He's repaired. Let's go to Tripoli. Who's not moving here? Send you to there. Attack Shint. This is a lot of micro for these. Don't normally mind it. Let's pull back the hurt ones to this region. Let them repair. All the ones in Tripoli.
The people will come to our side.
Construction center in Mercury. Cool. All the
people
modules are
will
done.
come to our side.
Crackdown on our oligarchs point in Russia's getting taken anyway. Crackdown in Brazil.
Things are stabilizing.
Crackdown complete.
Okay, there goes Brazil. We should be able to take it. Here comes our occupation. Pull back the 47 that's hurt here. Gotta keep the eyes on the ones in fighting.
We are now able to search for humanity's new home, Director.
Okay, we've begun the search objective. Insights gained from alien research provided small but crucial improvements to our deep space viewing technology. Our new AZER telescope represents an improvement at least an order of magnitude upon our best first contact space viewing arrays. We're looking for a new home. Research a new home project. Okay. So networked global defense Should be able to get that after DNA repairs if it's available. Division Freely is kind of taking some lumps here.
We are in control now.
And there's a control point in Brazil. Go and pause. Relations. I want you to be friends with all of our nations here, except for Russia. And we want to defend our interests here. Brazil shall be ours. So pull
At your
off from
service.
Africa, defend interest in Brazil.
Securing our interests.
Should have done this last turn.
Ready to go.
Let's do a crackdown
Standing
on
by for
you.
orders.
32% chance.
Ready
It's pretty
for my
terrible.
mission.
Reporting in.
You have no odds here. Let's have you do this instead. And then we'll have
Protecting our
Sean Diaz come back to doing it. Improved relations in
Acknowledged.
Brazil. We'll make this okay. Unrest is. Let's go ahead and set this. Let's do low economy, low knowledge, bonus on unity, and none into these other stuff. Yeah, fix Brazil. Checking out the armies. B5 and Freely. You need to start moving back home, I think. Let's get you. What's the closest destination? 16 to Naples. And 20 if I go there. I think we're mostly fine here. Afford to be risky here. We're also starting to actually siege Cairo, which is good.
I will help them.
Securing our control.
Best part is all the other ones will pull back once they see what we're doing. Are you involved in this war? No, you've been in peaceful times. National investment points increase into welfare. We have a lot of projects again. I'm happy.
We've moved.
I can actually make decisions on what I want to do here
We've moved the needle.
instead of just choosing the one that's available.
Things are cooling off.
Subversion in the African Union.
We've neutralized their key people.
There's our crackdown in actual Brazil. Okay. Really good luck rolling there. Saudi Arabia is asking to ally Nigeria and attack against the Philippines. Decline. First mechanized division. No. More military training. If accept nations and allies will cease fighting. No, decline. Egypt will agree to a separate peace. Decline. We've stayed in here long enough that we just need to take your stuff. It is the way. Pakistan will agree to separate peace and end the war. Yes, they're the main nuke threat. Chinese army is going to take off this stuff. We've lost control point in Brazil by the Protectorate. Okay. Lost control point in Russia to the Academy. You can have it. I don't want it. Sudanese army has been lost. Okay, that was ours. And there's the other Sudanese army. Okay.
Your orders.
Saida, come and do a purge here.
Terminating the opposition.
And we'll get that crackdown going. 70%
Reporting in.
chance. Sounds good.
I'm here.
And we'll keep running like this. We're going to get Brazil under our belt. So even more power is good. We're about to finish 2 techs here. Here's antimatter spike and other stuff. Let's get antimatter spike first. Cheap stuff. Let's get the chemical rockets. This will be done in like 4 days. Vision Fury is healing in Ankara.
Offering counsel.
Keep track of what's going on where. Division Bindi, we're going to send you back to Egypt in 12 days. Mountain Army will come back next. DNA pairs will live longer. Chemical rockets is done. So a new home. Definitely. Another cheapo. Let's go for advanced climate modeling.
Public opinion is moving in our
Keep
direction.
working with Brazil.
The people will come to
Probably
our
stop
side.
with the EU for a little bit. If we landed down in Russia, we can Norilsk, Russia. This is tough here. Ally these two, and we can do it
Crackdown
again in
is
September.
complete.
Order is returning.
I missed the pop-up there for a second. Norilsk, okay. Oh, maybe it was Mexico's fighting against the Philippines. We destroyed some armies. Egypt, we don't want your separate peace. Malgar, can I move you to Norilsk? Decline. No, you can't. Let's get you close, though. I feel like we're going to have a very low opportunity, low chance of getting there. Let's get the Mountain Regiment to this region as well. There goes Egypt. Check our army strength. Everybody looks decent who's still in conflict.
Mission is a no-go.
Or purge. Someone else got the purge point. Fucking hell. They should have someone focusing on purges here. Network global defense. Let's go for... Not sure here. Advanced fission systems. Armies do bonus to aliens. Set as favorite. Desperately need that. Afghanistan is now fallen. They have a new regime.
Ready for my mission.
Zaida, go ahead and give me
I'm here.
that part.
Acknowledged.
Manuel, get me a crackdown.
here.
81%.
Ready for orders.
Nelson, you can assault North
Ready for
Norilsk. Let's
orders.
have you decrease unrest in African Union.
We'll make things safe.
What's
First
the up?
mission here. Let's start having you march to Norilsk. We're gonna have 3 armies. I want to outnumber them greatly here. I think most of our armies will be fine. Sudan's gonna fall for sure. I think the risk of nukes are pretty low. Who's not assigned? David. Improve relations. Oh god, we already lost traction in the fucking
We
EU.
must persuade the
It's like you
people.
stop for a turn, and they just counteract you immediately. Let's get your espionage up. Make it less likely for you to be found. Professor's getting old. Old dude. Cairo should
Offering
be...
support.
There's alien robotics. Let's get alien army. Versus getting full spectrum combined arms here. I have to actually go through these now. Hab shelter, salvage bay, military investment, mining. Definitely think the alien army ones are the biggest focus right now. There goes Cairo. We've occupied Vladivostok. Question is, will we be able to occupy this in time for... Kind of like Brazil here. No one's gonna want to ally Russia.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
The good news is, there's another ally. Oh, God, they keep spawning armies here.
We were unable to increase security.
We've hit them where it hurts.
All right, Brazil should be falling now. Okay, they're sabotaging things in Russia. Might start pulling people back from Cairo. Nope. Unify with Algeria soon. Bring the combat engineers in. Decline. Decline. 64, 65. Second Guards Army needs to pull back. I think everything else is pretty good. How fast are they pumping out these fucking armies? Pretty fast.
We've removed some threats.
Alright, part of Brazil's ours again.
At your service.
So I go and purge that other one.
What's
And we'll
the
do your
odds?
crackdown magic on this one.
Going after their
Pull
people.
back shot off to
Ready to
defend.
go.
And we're going to get control of Brazil one way or the other. Alright, check out our fleets we've been building, right? They're still in construction. 144 days. Got the one in Mercury. I'm going to hold off on building more. Lock us in. Fixer can get her command stat up. Investigator can get his espionage up. Professor's still behind. Everything else is fine. Egyptian Republican Guard is gone. This mechanized division needs to pull out. Oh, it's in Khartoum. Cool. We're gonna have everyone who's not in this move over here. So for that 52, come back over here. Let's just take control of this stuff, please. Get that Cairo army out of here.
Lending my expertise.
Making things safe for our people.
How fast will this come over? Cairo's falling very fast.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Taking Brazil. Take me there. We're about to heal because we don't have an army that can get there. 24th September.
We've neutralized their key people.
Alright, Brazil should be done.
Violence is abating.
We're in Circuit. We're gonna have to move all three of these armies here. You're in Circuit. Alright, we're about to have all of Africa, I think. What remains? Cairo, Alexandria, Algiers, Luxor, and Bachar, which is also part of Algiers. Okay. So the African Union has been unified. We finally get peace in our time. And there goes Egypt. Right, this army, I need them to come home, but I think we're gonna have to move them over here. Everyone who's not African Union. Or Algiers. Algiers, come back home. Ghazi idle, moving to Alexandria. Sure, just sit over there. Okay. Alright, we're chilling.
Our
Here we go.
associates are now in charge.
There's the second to last Brazilian thing we need. Continue. New army deployed in the African Union. Let's also do a relations improvement here with Russia, 24th September. Alright, who's chilling in Cairo here that's not supposed to be in Cairo? African Union is now in control of Project Exodus. We're getting more armies. How many armies do you fucking have? 5? Okay.
Ready.
Diaz, we need to have you set national policy here to unify.
Time to make our move.
At
Your
your
crackdowns
service.
are all done.
Where to?
Let's have Zyda
Ready
do
to
a
go.
crackdown here.
We're taking power.
Manuel can come do it,
What's
or
the
Nelson
op?
can come do a defend interest to keep you targeted.
Acknowledged.
Manuel, we want you to come and probably assault the life forms in Mexico
Going
City.
in hot.
Lock us in. Keep it going. We're over we're actually over our cap for once. Unification will fix that though, which is good. We need to fix our priorities here for this guy. We're building out some space defenses. We have 35 naval
Offering
power.
assistance.
I'm fine giving up Mexico. I just want to make sure, or giving up Russia. I just want to make sure we get this to work. Let's get Canada and Algeria and everybody just in a good situation here. 24th September, we can do the next one. Then our armies will flood in. Maybe we just don't want these guys to get a
Public
foothold,
opinion is
especially not
moving in
right
our
on our
direction.
border. Well, we could come and attack it because it is next to us. Mexico's warring against Argentina.
Mission complete.
Unify with Algeria. What else can you do? Bear with the European Union. Cede territory to the EU. And seek peace. Let's have you seek peace next.
The LC is secure.
We will federate from the EU. We're going to have Africa join the EU.
We are in control here.
And there's full control over Brazil. Good. Let's fix their problems.
At
Alright,
your
Nelson,
service.
come and stabilize nation over here.
We'll restore peace
And we'll
to
come and
this
do
nation.
your other
I'm
in
here.
Tijuana.
Acknowledged.
Saida, can you stabilize here too? Yes, you can. Rather have you defend though.
Making things safe for our
Yeah, but I think we're
people.
good.
Orders?
Let's have you unify.
On my way to the capital.
The only nation you don't have claims on is going to be... Well, nowhere. You have claims to nobody. Go to EU claims. Yeah, just Saint Denis. And Russia, we need to have you get your alliances renewed. Because we need to have these armies come and stop this from happening. Confirm and go. Do I want to nuke them? Stand down. Stand down. We won't nuke our ally. And fleet in Earth orbit.
I will help them.
And fight the aliens here.
Securing our interests.
It's the ones in Russia. Freely and Ankara needs to come over here.
Things are stabilizing.
Fix Brazil, please. Get it up and running. About to finish the alien army analysis, which will help. ID under the servants declared war on Suriname.
Mission complete.
We want to federate with the African Union. African Union should now be part of the EU, so that's cool. Wish it would like change name to like the Global Union or something. Okay, what do we do now? So we now have the opportunity to come and grab. Let's grab army dispersion, or there's also economy, military, salvage bay, and mining. Let's get army dispersion.
Policy direction complete.
Let's seek peace in the Pakistan-Libya war. Let's repeat again. We'll get out of the other one. You're still in these wars. You are in the
Target
Pakistan-Libya
secure.
war. Oh, there's wildfires. Everyone's in the Surgut region. Build armies, invest. Okay. Anyone 100% that's currently in Surgut needs to just get in here to destroy these guys. Also send the African Union guys. Because we can. Get him over there. You'll heal on the way. I guess you could come over here soon, but you don't really keep the guy intact, Shint. Just because I'm ruining Russia does not mean we have to keep it healthy. Just not mean we have to let it get taken by aliens, I should say. Let's deal with someone else can deal with the one in Dallas. Let's do our
We'll
thing
restore
over here.
peace
And Manuel
to
can
this
deal with what's
nation.
going on in Dallas.
Where do you need me?
At your service.
David, I want you. Let's go back to improve
I will
relations.
tell our story.
The relationship battle to improve relations is pretty brutal here so far. Alright, but they need to put a cut in. We're still going very strong. We've repelled invasions. African Union has finally fully formed here. They're producing pretty well for us. We have to fix some of their problems. But then they'll be valuable. We're getting some space defenses. It might be honestly better to drop it right now and just focus on getting the economy fixed, the welfare situation in the African Union. That would help. The EU, what else spoils they? They need 7 spoils. We're not doing that, but I'm just curious how many spoils they demand. The EU is still going strong. It produces 2K. Its GDP is massive. Its GDP per capita is great. So everything's good here. We have a contiguous land border that controls 2 continents. We have, control in Brazil to where we can now get around and do other stuff. We could probably, honestly, get some missions to make Brazil stronger and expand our control here. But we're right at the cap for our control point limit. Even though we are going to be giving up Russia at some point. It's not a plan to keep Russia around, especially not with the way it's falling here. You have to go to Novosibirsk to actually get control over anything. Is that fully occupied? It is. That's all fine. So I'm going to put a cut in here. Hope you guys enjoyed for now. I've been Sean, the Spoo Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.